Bro, you want to talk about making shit up? Oh my god. I saw this guy Steve this weekend. Tasty Steve is the best liar I've ever met in my entire fucking life, chat room. This dude Steve, we were playing this game at Wizard World, right? The way this party game works, you have these little characters and you walk. And there's like NPCs that are also walking. So it's like a game where you try to disguise yourself as the NPCs. And the only way you can stop someone from just running to the finish line and winning, you have a cursor and you can shoot people, like shoot the targets. Hidden in plain sight, that's what the game's called. So we're playing and we're like trying to pretend like, you know, you walk a little bit, stop. Walk a little bit, stop. So you try to blend in with the NPCs. So in like the third or fourth round, we're playing and then this character starts to like get ahead of everybody else. And we're like, this guy's way up in the lead. It's gotta be one of us. He's walking way up front. And this guy starts to get ahead of everybody for a little bit. And then Steve takes his cursor and he puts it on that guy. And he goes, who is this dude? I'm gonna shoot, bro. I'm gonna shoot you right now. You better stop walking. I know it's you. And then the character starts walking again. And then he starts running. And Steve's hovering over this guy. And he's like, bro, somebody shoot this guy right now. I gotta shoot him. He's the bad guy. And then he crosses the finish line. And Steve goes, why didn't nobody shoot me? It was me the whole time. And we were like, oh. How could he have been so smart to aim at himself and fake us out? So then obviously we go to play the next party game and I'm in a mischievous mood because Steve, he fucking deadpan lied to our faces like a genius. So we're playing this baseball game on the Switch. I don't know if you guys have ever played it, but you like make a pitch. And after you make a pitch, depending on the pitch you made, it makes a noise and then you swing and you hit it with the Joy-Con, right? So like you throw it and if it's a fastball, you go and then you hit it right when it makes a noise. So I'm sitting there and we're all wearing these headphones and I'm like watching it and like we're listening for the noise from the Switch in our headphones because we're doing commentary. And I realize, oh, I have like the headset. If I make the noise of the baseball hitting, they're going to swing early. So Rip and I are on a team and then it's like Steve and Esteban on the other team. I'm pretty sure is what the teams were. So I sit there and I lean back on the couch and he throws the ball. And right when he throws the ball, I go, and then Steve goes and swings, and then the ball goes, and it goes, strike. And he's like, bro, what do you mean? I swung right when it made the noise, right? And I'm just sitting there like, laughing and shit. So then he throws the next ball, curveball, right? And I go, and I make it all fast, and he goes, and then he swings, and then he's just like, the ball comes again, and he goes, and he swings again, and he's like, bro, what's even going? I don't understand. He's like, bro, the noise is going twice. What is it doing? And I go, oh, the noise is throwing twice. Swing at the second one. That's what you got to do. And he's like, all right. So I sit there. He throws the ball. The game goes, and I go, and he goes, strike. And he goes, bro, this game doesn't make any sense. This game, and it takes everything in my body not to start crying, laughing. Because he waited for the second noise. Oh, it was so good. It was the strongest strategy I've ever had. I'm like grabbing the mic and I'm like, I have to pull it away from my mouth because I have like tears in my eyes. Just laughing at Steve trying to do this fucking thing. And I can hear the production people laughing behind me. And I'm like, oh God. So then Rip goes and he's like, he's got the ball and he hasn't even thrown it yet. He goes, and I go, and he goes, and he starts swinging in the air. Oh, it is so funny because he couldn't figure it out. They were all so confused. They were like, this game doesn't make any goddamn sense at all. And I'm doing this impression of the ball. Oh. And then I would just go, and they'd be like, waiting for the next. Oh. If you want to talk about just maybe the best thing I've ever done. It was something good. Fake some noise. You guys want baseball? Fake some noise. Oh man, I forgot about that story, and we were talking about it when I saw Steve last. God damn it, it was so funny. It was so fucking funny. The more I think about it, the more it cracks me up. If you guys want to know what hidden in plain sight looks like, what I'm talking about with the cursors and shit here, is at the beginning of the game, all these characters are lined up on the left side, so they're all lined up like this. And you control one of them with your controller, you don't know who you are. You just have to walk and then stop, walk and then stop and figure out who you are. These cursors are like the player bullets. It was great. It was a really fun party game, I gotta say. I was so confused. I was like, what? Huh? What? What happened? Also, some guy on Jeremy's stream yesterday did the Iron Man Infinite, and this shit cracked me up. Did you guys hear this?
Oh, how's it going, bro? Don't do that. Hey, man. Y'all wanna learn how to do a fucking infinite? Shut the fuck up, bro. Hey, bro, you gotta do live punch.
Did you guys hear that? That this dude got on Jeremy's stream and was doing the Iron Man. We were like, bro, can you do the Iron Man Infinite? That shit was good, right?
Hey, man. Y'all wanna learn how to do a fucking infinite? Shut the fuck up, bro. Hey, bro, you gotta do live punch.
Oh, man, that shit cracks me up. The reason it cracks me up is that's me. That's me. There was an error with the mic that made us have a deep voice.
Hold on. Hey, bro.
Can you believe how deep my voice is? I have no idea why this happened, but they were like, your voice is super deep. And then I think someone in the chat said, do the Iron Man Infinite. I was like, all right, cool, I'll do it.
Hey, bro, you gotta do live punch.
I can't believe it, honestly. Yeah, it was a bad mic. You know what's funny is like, my mic used to be really bad, right? It used to be super bad. So instead of thanking Kai360 Flame, thanks very much, it used to sound like super deep and like distorted and bad and shit. Like when I used to play Call of Duty, actually, like the mic I had on 360 was so old and fucked up. People thought I was like 40 years old. I used to get flamed by kids who were like 16 years old, and they'd be like, hey, go fucking work, you old bitch. Why are you here playing Call of Duty in the middle of the day, you fucking nerd? And I was like, bro, I'm like 14. They're like, yeah, well, I'm 17 and you're definitely like 40. I can tell. And I was like, no, I'm not. Like, I tried to explain. They didn't believe me. They just didn't believe AJ, who dropped the big Twitch Prime. Thanks very much. They would legit flame me for being old when they were like 4 years older than me. And I tried to explain. I was like, nah, bro, you fucking bitch. And they're like, yeah, you old ass bitch living in your mom's basement. I was like, what? They're like, you smoker, you fucking got no life. I was like, what are you talking about? It was so my mic was just fucked up. That was the problem.